For your assignments, you will open up Microsoft Word and Office 365. In the title bar, I want you to type your first name and then type the assignment that you're doing in the keyboarding textbook, which is in green on the left of your assignment. Your first assignment is on page 87. It is correspondence 3-1-5. So all you have to put is your first name, 3-1-5. Now when you click in the white area of your Word document, remember to always make your necessary changes. I have a Styles menu available to me, so I would click no spacing. If you do not have that no spacing available, you are going to have to go to the paragraph spacing and take out the above and before spacing and change it to single spacing. After you've corrected the no spacing, change your font to Times New Roman, size 12, and we're ready to begin. Now Office 365 does not include a ruler or the show hide button, which really throws me off. I'm so used to seeing that show hide button, and I think all of you are as well. And not having the ruler doesn't allow you to set your tabs. So we're going to have to go old school. So in creating a business letter in block format using letterhead, we have to go down 2 inches. Well, how do we get to 2 inches? Old school method. Hit enter 6 times. That will take you to 2 inches. The first thing you're going to do in your letter is always type the date. So today's date is March 31st. After the date, we know that we quadruple space, which is actually 4 returns. You actually type on the 4th one. The next piece of the block letter is your inside address. So according to 315 on page 87, inside address will be Miss Linda Lopez. And then the red bar on your assignment means to hit the enter key. She's an account manager. The red bar again is enter. At the internet connection, red bar is enter. The actual street address is 7625 Fay Avenue. Enter. And then it's La Jolla, California. And zip code 92037. So there's the inside address. It's kind of long. You could, if you wanted to, go up to the account manager. Since it's her first name, you could hit comma because that's her actual title. If you needed more space on your document, either way is acceptable. After the inside address, double space. This is where you start your salutation. Remember, the salutation is a greeting. In your book, they have Dear Miss Lopez. Now your book is using mixed punctuation, which means you have a colon after the salutation. Do not put a comma. Comma means that it's personal. Use a colon. Double space. Then you'll begin typing the body of the letter, which I'm not going to type for you. In your textbook, on the left, the red little symbols with a loop on it, that means a paragraph, meaning that's where you hit enter to start the new paragraph. Once you're finished typing the body of the letter, say this is my body of the letter. I'm typing as fast as Natalie. Probably not, actually. Remember to double space between all your paragraphs. I should have just copied and pasted something, but wasn't thinking ahead. Let's say that's the body of the letter. Now we're going to come to the closing. They have sincerely, comma, then we did a colon for the salutation. Now we're going to do a comma for the closing. Enter 4 times. This is your signature block so they can physically sign it. Rosanna looks like. and her title is a technology specialist. Remember to double space, type your initials. They must be in lowercase. When you hit return, or enter, I always call it return, old school. It's going to capitalize it because it thinks it's the beginning of a sentence. You need to physically go back and lowercase it. That's that for the first assignment. The second assignment, page 89, uses an enclosure notation. An enclosure notation is to indicate that an item is enclosed within the letter. So for your assignment of 32-8 on page 90 and 91, they're going to have something else enclosed in the letter. If this is what your assignment is, or this is what you're doing, and you're saying, please find the enclosed football tickets, then something else is in the letter. So you need to tell the person getting the letter that you have an enclosure. Super simple. After you type his initials, just type the word enclosure, and that's it. And that's how the block letter format is done. Now, once you've done that, and it's saved to your Office 365 OneDrive account, you need to share it with me. Go to the file, go to Save As, save a copy online, keep the file name as your first name, and then in green, what was the assignment, go to the folder that you created with your first name that you shared with me, and then hit save. So then your work is now in your OneDrive and shared with me, so I can check it, make comments, and put a grade on it. Have fun.